Hey there, this is Kim Reidy with Point 3 Real Estate here to talk about bidding wars. What the heck are bidding wars? Why are they happening? And how do we go about it? So basically, when you're in a market like the greater Seattle area that have more people who want to purchase a home than homes on the market, that usually makes bidding wars. Owners are receiving multiple offers on their home, so they want to find the best and highest offer available. So how do they do this? Basically, when an owner is ready to go on the market for sale, they're going to do most of their due diligence and try to provide as much information online to a potential buyer as possible. Then they're going to set a specific date and time when they ask for all offers to be due. This time's usually about 6 to 10 days on the market, so it moves really quick. And because the market does move that quickly, we want to make sure you're set up on a listing feed. Something that'll alert you via email or text as soon as a property comes on the market that fits your criteria. If you need some help, I have 2 websites to choose from and happy to set that up for you. But the purpose of this is because the property's only being on the market for a week and a half, we want to make sure we find them as soon as they get listed so we have enough time to do all of our due diligence to put in that offer. So what are those due diligence? What do we put in the offer? When we used to have a less competitive market, people would put contingencies in their offer to purchase a home. Contingencies can be things like protecting your loan, having an inspection, reviewing a title report, or if it's a condo, reviewing the HOA documents. These days, with the competitive market, a seller wants to see as little contingencies as possible in your offer. That gives them more security that you won't walk away during that offer time till you close the sale. So what they do is they will go ahead and include all that information when they list the property for sale. And they ask you to review all that information, hopefully become comfortable, and not put any of those contingencies into your offer for purchase. I know, this is a lot of information, and you probably want to learn about every one of these contingencies so you know if you're comfortable enough to waive them for your offer. And don't worry, I'm making a video about each contingency so you can drill down, learn exactly what they mean and what the risks are to you. But for the purpose of this video, I specifically want to talk about the escalation clause contingency that we use for bidding wars. Basically, this is showing the owner how much you're willing to pay for their property. So how does that work? So if an owner puts their property on the market for a specific price, we write the offer for that price, and then we add this escalation clause. This escalation clause basically shows the owner how much you're willing to spend, your best and final top dollar. It kind of sets up like eBay. So we say we come in at the price that's listed and we're willing to bump above everybody else's prices till we hit our ceiling. So therefore, they look at all the offers and then they see kind of how people pop up from each other to hit that final and top number. So let's do an example. Let's say we went out and we found the perfect house that you love for $500 and you want to put in an offer. You know that you're only willing to spend, best and final offer is $550. We also know that the owner is asking for all offers to be received on a specific date and time, which means a bidding war. So what we would do is we would submit the offer for the $500 and we would add the escalation clause. Again, that escalation clause says we will bump a certain amount, let's say we pick $5,000, above everybody else's offer till we hit our ceiling of $550. So if the highest offer in an owner's hand happens to be $530, we would then bump $5,000 above that and you would win the offer at $535, saving you $15,000. But however, if somebody puts in their offer at $551, you don't have that opportunity to bump. You stopped at $550, so then you lose the house. Kind of a double-edged sword with the escalation clause. It can save you money in certain circumstances, but you never know what else is going to come into that owner's hand and how much other people are going to bid. One last note about an escalation clause. Please do keep in mind, we're just talking about this specific contingency. An owner is going to look at the entire offer and pick their favorite from all contingencies. So therefore, if somebody came in at $530 and had no contingencies at all, and you came in at $535, the owner's probably going to pick the $530 to not have any of the contingencies. We'll get into that a little bit more, but I just wanted to explain how an escalation clause works in a bidding war. Thanks for watching.